Hello, Aquarius, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I'd certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. So, Aquarius, what I like to do is to give you a reading that is valid until the end of April. And I've decided today to use my Russian Gypsy cards, as you see here. And for brevity purposes, ladies and gentlemen, I've already shuffled the cards and assembled the pictures here. So let me explain a little bit about this reading prior to getting into it. There are only 25 cards to this deck, ladies and gentlemen. And there are, unlike tarot, four positions, depending on the orientation, ladies and gentlemen, in which the picture falls. The first two positions tend to be the most favorable. And as you descend to the third and fourth, ladies and gentlemen, it gets a little messy. All right. So, with that said, let's go on and just dive into this reading with both feet and just see whatever it is that Spirit would like you to know. Now, we're not going to be focusing on one specific area. Just going to share with you whatever it is that Spirit wants you to know from now until the end of April. Ladies and gentlemen, keep in mind that this reading, as with any other reading, simply will not and may not resonate with each and every one of you out there. But for those for whom this reading is meant, I certainly hope it adds value to what you're seeking here. Okay? So without further ado, let's go on and get started. All right. So let's go on and just examine your first picture here that we see here. Okay, we have the moon here, Aquarius. And with that, in this card or this picture, it falls in position 2. And this card is all, or picture is all about peace. Okay, particularly in this position. But it's letting you know, ladies and gentlemen, that patience is key. It also shows that you're going to certainly get whatever it is that you want. Okay, if you, Aquarius, continue to persevere. Okay, so it looks like you guys have aspirations, you have a lot of goals that you like to accomplish. And Spirit is saying that accomplishing those goals are, in fact, is within reach. Okay, let's go on and just look at your next card or picture here that we have. You have the dagger there. Okay, so that falls in position 1, ladies and gentlemen. And this picture, no matter which position it is, it tends to be somewhat negative. Okay, but with this picture here being in position 1 here, it's all about hidden assaults. Okay, and it's showing, tells you here, ladies and gentlemen, that you're going to be protected. Okay, because it seems like an enemy is trying to destroy you in some way. I'm getting, Aquarius, or your reputation. They it look like they really want to, at least during this time period in question, they really want to destroy your livelihood. I'm getting your reputation in some way. But it seems that others are actually defending your honor, Aquarius, whether you know it or not. So Spirit is asking you, or just urging you, to really, pay no homage to either thought or whatever it is that these people are saying about you. Okay? They they appear to be a bit jealous. Okay? Let's look at your next picture that you have here. You have the apple, ladies and gentlemen. Keep in mind, if this reading is resonating, please give it a big thumbs up. Share it with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button so that each and every one of you receives future readings. So, with that apple there, ladies and gentlemen, it falls in the third position. And apple here is all about an encounter of some sort here. So, I'm kind of getting here that I'm seeing some type of a run in that's going to happen with you and an ex. It looks like this encounter is going to be unpleasant, I'm getting. Okay? whatever it is that they're frustrated about, ladies and gentlemen, or they're just nagging you about here, just know that it's their battle, not yours. Okay? It's weird to saying don't listen with your fears. Well, uh, an old Russian proverb says, don't listen with your ears, but with your feet. Spirit wants you, Aquarius, to make some effort to embrace success. Let's look at your next symbol here or picture here that we have. You have the pig. And you see here, ladies and gentlemen, that you've received a lot of pictures here. And it's very uncommon because you have 25 cards here. So it certainly shows that destiny is at play in your situation and radical changes are certainly about to happen here. Now you have this pig in the first position. So if you're suffering or worrying about finances and things of that nature, Spirit wants you to know that a prosperous period is ahead for you. And for those of you who are kind of concerned about your living situation, it shows a comfortable living arrangement as well. All right. Let's look at your next symbol here, or your next picture, ladies and gentlemen. We have the firewood. So having that here, that falls in position one, ladies and gentlemen. So with the firewood is all about our health, our physical health. Okay. So if you guys have been worrying about your health, at least during this time period in question, Spirit is saying that there is no need to worry. You have a good state of health or a clean bill of health, if you will. Let's look at the next symbol or picture here that we have. You have the bird. So of course, with having the birds, it's usually some type of a long awaited type phone call that usually comes through. And as I said, it looks like it's coming from this X here, but with the birds there, that falls in position four. So this card is all about freeing yourself from burdens or from responsibilities, ladies and gentlemen. So I feel that an obstacle, Aquarius, with which you have to fight. You're going to have to fight some type of obstacle or debacle is going to come up. This card is trying to tell you that, Aquarius, you certainly have the acumen to outwit the person who is, trying to hurt you in some way. Spirit wants you to think outside of the box here in some way. Okay? And and so you have those cards, ladies and gentlemen. So those are all of the cards there, the pictures. So what we're going to do now is that we're going to go on and look at your last card here. And usually the last card summarizes everything that precedes it or whatever it is that you need to know here. So this is the last card here. And it did form a picture here. So since it did connect to form a picture, we're going to start with that first. You have the crayfish. That falls in position two. So it shows this card is all about perhaps sometimes we tend to be our own worst enemy. In this case, it seems that your pride is going to kind of get hurt in some way, I'm getting. It seems like many of you tend to allow yourselves to fall prey, I'm getting, to opinions expressed by others, particularly people you might feel are higher than you in some way, or perhaps maybe have more money, or that you perceive to be a bit more intelligent here. You need to trust your own gut and insights. Let's see the next picture here that we have. You have the house there. So having a house there, of course, all of those pictures falls in position one because it's the last card, unless it forms one. So I'm seeing, once again, I have to let you know, I'm seeing success in affair and within your home. I'm seeing a very secure, happy place. And I feel that projects that many of you are going to be launching out with, within the home, they should be going well. I'm seeing some of you even possibly starting a new job or just doing something new with a new project. Also, there's a strong possibility that some of you might even receive some type of a settlement of some sort after having gone perhaps through a financial scare. For some of you, it could be bankruptcy, you know, or divorce, or it could kind of fall along those lines here. And then, ladies and gentlemen, you have this fish here. All right, so having a fish there, that's all about, again, it's all about fortune and money. And it's letting you know, ladies and gentlemen, if you do have an interest in doing something connected with water, it will bring you success. You know, working near water or on water. Or if you've been contemplating a more spiritual endeavor or career, something that you can help mankind, any of those will bring you the success that you're seeking. Okay? And then you have the scales here, ladies and gentlemen. All right? So, of course, scales are all about justice, all about balance. So, it's quite plausible that someone wants to apologize to you. But this card here is all about having good karma. And it lets you know, Aquarius, that despite whatever conflicts that you might be experiencing in life, you stored up enough good karma. And it certainly is going to outweigh, ladies and gentlemen, any evil coming your way. All right? So, with that said, that concludes your reading with the Gypsy cards, okay? So, now in conclusion, what I'd like to do, Aquarius, is to share with you 4 final messages here. And Aquarius, I currently have an active $15 coupon displayed on my website, with which you can certainly apply to any of the readings shown there, or certainly it could be applied to a more customized reading. Okay? So let's go on and get started with these 4 cards here and see what it says. Aquarius, please remember to give this reading a big thumbs up. Share it with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button so that you receive all future readings, okay? So, Spirit, what final messages would you like me to share with Aquarius on how they can continue to be resilient, continue to be kind, and to be a bit more loving, okay? So, Spirit, give me 4 more final messages for Aquarius. Okay, let's start off with the bottom card here just to see what this says. Okay, Aquarius, be willing to forgive completely here. So, Spirit's, it's saying that some of you really still need to forgive someone. Spirit wants you to choose to let someone be whom they are today, not a hologram of yesterday's issues. The other side of forgiveness, ladies and gentlemen, is radiant. Not only are you going to feel more free, more whole, and more beautiful, you're going to see other people as all of those things. Next message. Don't look away, Aquarius. Look with softer eyes. Witnessing the suffering, excuse me, I have a little cold here, is an act of healing, like sunlight on blight. This push-pull revelation, this reaching and falling, this free will being gentle with self and others. Next message. Reflect before you react. Aquarius, when we live more reflectively, we operate less reactively. With every meditation or earnest question, with each honest prayer, giving blessing or intimate conversation that we have with ourselves or each other, the heart gives us confirmation about how massively beautiful life really is. All right. And last message today for you, Aquarius. Slow down. In order to see the whole picture, Aquarius, we have to slow down. We have to be still to actually reflect on what might be true about what's happening. Reflection is certainly a hard practice. Aquarius, this is your reading. Once again, thanks so much for taking the time out to view. Please send over your comments that you might have. Again, should anyone wishes to have a more personalized reading, you can certainly scoot right over to my website and schedule your reading. Thanks so much for your time, and I look forward to hearing your comments. Bye for now.